Hey, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here, and we got another core day for you. All right, so these workouts are going to balance each other out. We got a core A day and core B day. This is the second of the two, and so this is going to work the other areas while you rest from yesterday and before you do it again tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to go right into it because, again, this may not be your first go around on this. So we're going to jump in, and I'm going to teach you as we go. All right, this little box in the top corner here is going to be for other options for the exercises in this ab workout. So you got a couple of things you could do. So you can look here if you need something different to do here. And so first up, on the hands and knees, we are going to be, and let me get this fruit up there. All right, abs pulled in. So this is the drawing in exercise. All right, so right in here, horse stance, I'm already doing. So go ahead and start going. All right, so hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and I'm pulling in the lower abdominals. So this area below here, I'm pulling in those lower abdominals, the area below the belly button, from hip bone to hip bone, and where the pelvic bones come together, or the pubic bones come together there. You're pulling in. So when you're doing this, make sure you're not rounding and arching up your back. I like to do about 4 good pull-ins. So you do every 15 seconds there. Pull in hard, as hard as you can. You shouldn't be breathing much during that time, but you should be able to breathe a little bit though. You shouldn't be relaxing breathing. And then we let up, and we pull in, pulling in, pulling in, pulling in. When I pull in really well, I can actually feel some of my lower back muscles tighten up a little bit too. Just again, make sure you're not changing position to do that. Everything stays in a good spot, all right? So there's that exercise right there. Now we've got leg raises and leg circles. So we're going up and down 30 seconds here. What I want to do is this top hip is more forward than the bottom hip. So I'm facing the floor just a little bit. Toes are turned down. Abs are in tight. And I'm coming up and down here. All right, so abs are tight so I can balance out core and hip. All right, so you're going to notice a little bit more hip and shoulder, things involved with some of this. Toes pulled back towards me. So I'm going up and down for 30 seconds. Now I'm going forward circles for 30 seconds. So now when I do the forward circle, I'm circling forward at the top, because it's going forward at the top, but I'm not going in front of me. I'm not going in front of me. It's not in front of you circles. It's forward circles. Actually, the circle is happening mostly behind you. The more behind you that circle is happening, the more the glutes are firing up as you do that. Oh, yeah. Very nice, very nice. Now circle backwards. We got 30 seconds of a backwards circle. If you're really focused, you feel it already. All right, so you're squeezing up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. So you're focusing on these hip muscles right in here. Squeezing from there. Squeezing from them. All right. Now we do a little brutal hold. Up and back hold. 30 seconds. Squeezing up, squeezing back as hard as you can. As high and as far back as you can. Oh, but my high isn't quite as high as it used to be. 12 seconds. Up and back. Toes turned down. Leg is straight. Toes pulled back towards you. 3, 2, 1. Oh, all right. Switch right over. Going right to the other side. All right. So now we're going raises, up and down. Oh. If you can balance out ab strength and hip strength together, your core will be unbeatable. Unbeatable. All right. So that's what this is about. Up and down. Now we're still getting the abs pulling in. So pulling in, we got that drawing in move we practiced. Pull in while you're doing this. All right, now forward circles. So the toes turn, pull back towards you, turn down towards the floor. Top hip more forward than the bottom hip. Most of that circle is happening behind you, not out in front of the leg that's laying, but behind the leg that's laying. Oh yeah. Much focus. So we're circling forwards right now. About to switch. All right, now circle backwards. Whew. Yes. If it feels tougher on this side, it's because both sides do work a little bit, even on that first side. Abs in tight. The harder you pull the abs in, you'll notice the hips work more. The glutes work more too. It's all connected. Oh. Oh, squeezing up and back and around. All right, now up and hold. Up and back. You're squeezing up and back and holding. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just want it to be so much higher than that, but that's what I got right now. Squeezing. Abs pulled in. Squeezing. Abs pulled in. Keep it pulled in. Keep it squeezing. Holding, holding, holding. All right, good. All right. Now we've got heel ups. I'll face this way again just for kicks on that. All right, so back to the hands and knees. Abs pulled in. We practice that drawing in move. Heels up in the air, and we're pressing it up in the air behind us. So going into the hips again. But now from this position, we are having to stretch our quad and hip flexor a little bit. All right, now this could be a little bit of a hamstring grab for you. Make sure you're not pointing your toes as you do this. Otherwise your hamstring will grab more, so pull your toes back and press that heel up towards the ceiling. Abs pulled in. So you got a minute on one side and a minute for the other. Keep it tight so your back's not arching. We're trying to teach a habit here of not arching the back. So you got that pull in, those deeper abdominals still working. It's gonna limit how high you can raise, but the quality of the work, the benefit to your core, the strengthening and flexing and the stretching of your body is gonna be very, very worth it. All right, other side. So get the other knee up, abs pulled in, establish that spot, and coming up and down. All right, so we practice that drawing first so we could call upon it in every other exercise. All right, shoulders away from the ears, abs pulled in, and squeezing up. So toes are pulled back towards me, pressing that heel up in the air, but making sure the back is not arching when I do that. Easier said than done. Yes. Nice work, nice work. Abs pulled in, 20 seconds left. Pull those lower abdominals. Maybe tough on your glutes, but make it tough on your abs too. All right, good. Now, you can bring the stability ball into this one. So we're laying on the ball, curling over, coming back to straight. Curling over, coming back to straight. Let's go back a little bit. Right in here. If you just drink a bunch of water, this one's difficult. You want to be as far forward as you can without falling on your head. All right? So you want to make sure you can still have some weight on your feet so you're counterbalanced that way. Now we're not hyperextending, we're just coming up to extension. Squeeze it between the shoulder blades. This is going to start getting the lower back warmer. You're going to feel some heat in there. Push the hips into the ball, so tighten the glutes there. Abs are pulled in the whole time. Establishing a great core is more than just crunches. All right, we're going to shift forward just a little bit. So now I got a little more weight on my elbows, and I can lift my feet without losing my balance that direction, but just barely. All right, abs pulled in, squeezing up. Again, another opportunity. Make sure you're not arching your back. So you're squeezing from the hips, abs are pulled in, and coming to a really straight position. Lazy people will fling the legs. They'll fling the legs up. We're not lazy people. That's not our style. We're trying to get the benefit, not just get through it. Squeezing up. Abs pulled in, squeezing up. Very nice. Very nice. Squeezing right in here. All right, good. Now next up, we got floor scrubbies, but you can do a version of floor scrubbies without scrubbies, all right? So you're doing floor reaches, all right? So we're up in here, do 10 reaches forward and back. Up on one hand, you can be on the knees in there as well. If you need to, you could be up on a chair. So this hand could be up on a chair doing this. So 10 reaches, and 10 reaches. If you can, go for toes. There's an option. You can go onto feet on stability ball if you want to take this to crazy level. All right. Tapping out to the side. So we did 10 forward on left hand, 10 forward and back, then 10 forward and back on the right hand, and then 10 side to side on the left. So really it's about maintaining posture while reaching. So his core stays tight, the body doesn't dip or turn or anything like that. If you got through it, you can start at the beginning again, but that is it. All right, so that is day 2 of core. All right, so enjoy that, get a good balance from that, get yourself recovered so you can hit it again tomorrow. Between these 2 workouts, amazing stuff's gonna happen to your core. All right, so not just how it looks, but what it does for your body as well. All right, this is Jeremy Biernes, and have fun, be safe, God bless.